Hey guys, welcome to the live stream. Damn, I thought I clicked this stupid thing. Anyways, I'm back from Aquashella. Hope you guys are doing good. Had a good weekend. I had a great weekend. I'll talk about it in a little bit. And before we go on to that, this is just a live chat. Hang around if you want. Don't unsubscribe. We will be going back to our regular scheduled videos soon because I got a good, pump myself up with all the Aquashella things. So it was definitely a really good weekend. So let's just go through really quick and do some shout outs. See who's in the chat right now. Tony, how are you doing past the dirt road? Blah blah blah. How are you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing good. Just a sound check. Let me know if you can hear me okay. It's saying that I'm getting the microphone, but you never know with all this stuff. Hey, Sunshine Aquatics, and that would be Audrey. Yes, I was hanging around with her all weekend. She's so awesome. Welcome, Natalie. How you doing? That's Michael Allen. How you doing? Welcome, Matt's Monster Fish. I'm not gonna say it because they won't get our jokes, so I'm not gonna say how gay you are. But we're beyond that. All right, we're not going that, and that's just an inside joke between us. I'm not homophobe or anything weird like that. So, anyway, so yeah, check out our Facebook group. Yeah, right. You want more? You have more questions or something? You need to ask the stuff. Join that Facebook group. There's my staff there. They'll answer anything that you might have, or I might answer. Come in and answer as well when I see something I need to answer. So, yeah, join the Facebook group if you want to talk more about the fish tank stuff and aquatic stuff beyond the videos, right? And there's more coming on as well too. I'm still working on that backstage area and everything, so where all the videos are organized better correctly than it is on YouTube, because man, it's hard to find anything on YouTube. So the knowledge-less musician. Okay, I enjoyed watching your marathon on the line on Saturday. That I don't know why I did that. I usually maybe when I was younger I would have done stupid things like that, like crazy stuff like Jay Wilson's usually does. I don't know why I took that run. Man, I was dead for the rest of the weekend, and you guys, we'll get to that in a bit. But the knowledge-less musician, I'm taking that either you were there or you're one of the YouTubers that hung out. I'm not quite sure, because I don't know everyone's name and everything on YouTube. So yeah. Matt's Monster, you're my boy. Now Matt, he's awesome. He was my hangout crew for the whole weekend. Matt and Zach from SC Fish Keeping. So we hung around a lot. It's kind of like we attached to each other, so we don't so we know what's going on and everything. Because even though there's the fish tuber group, they got together all doing that one booth, talking to each other and everything like that. Everyone does get split up, doing their own thing over the weekend. So I'm not as awesome as you thought. As you though. Oh, come on. Come on. You're awesome. You're awesome. C. Marie Harris, you can't hear me. I think you can hear me. You should be able to hear me. Everyone else is hearing me, as far as I know. But yeah. No, I do not love the weather. Look, that weather is messed up there, dude. The first day I went there, what? 70, 85, 80 degrees? Nice and warm. I'm like, hey, this is cool. And then the next day, dude, it's like 40 degrees. I'm like, what the hell? Stupid Texas weather. You can't do that to a Southern California boy, where the weather here is just completely monotone. Oh, you were at the end line. Did you get in? That was one of the problems with Aquashella on Saturday. They had a fire marshal come and everything because they kind of went overboard. It got really popular more than they expected it, so they couldn't house all the people. I'll show you the line. I don't know if you guys probably already seen it from some other YouTubers, probably River Life. Let me see if I can find the clip here. And that took forever to upload all these clips. Shoot. Oh, my sound's messed up. Great. Hold on. I hate when you're recording something and you're not sure if the sound is hooked up correctly. So that clip was messed up. So here, take a look at this. There we go. Let me switch to this. So that was the beginning of the line. All right. Just keeps going and going and going and going and going. And it's gone beyond that little ridge right there. You see that ridge there? It keeps going. Now, if you guys want to see... You guys want to see the massive run? You want to see my Kessler run? I don't know if you want to see that. It's just a bunch of me shaking the camera around. Tappa Tom, how you doing? Love you, boy. Phil, the fish addict, how you doing? Good to see you on board. River Live, how you doing, Rack? Rack, old buddy. Michael Allen, I haven't seen it. How do you like that scent? I said it's fun. I haven't really touched it lately, but it works great. I got a little tired of it. Keep freaking sending me notices about the temperature of my my tank because it was hot that day. So he said River Life he magically appeared. Yeah, he does that. He tends to have that weird ability to do that. Now, you guys want to see my Kessler run? I call it the Kessler run. Or the Braveheart run. Let me see if I can find the Braveheart run. Shoot. I'm going to put in a proper video later. I'm going to make a little cute little, like, narrative out of it. Oh, guess who I met? There's Gamer Girl. Or the Gamer's wife. Gamer's wife. She's awesome. She's much taller than she looks on camera. I was surprised the hell out of me. I turned around, I'm like, whoa, you are tall. So, hold on. Let me see if I can find my Kessler run here. It's a little hard. I have to see the time codes because that was a very long video. All right, so let me explain this. So you know how long the line was? I just showed you that. So what Rob wanted to do, Rob from Flip Aquatic said, hey, let's make the longest wave ever. So he grabbed a bunch of YouTubers to like send intervals about 100 feet interval along the line. Okay, and then what he did was say, okay, he's trying to set up this huge wave. So each YouTuber was supposed to hype up their section of the line and try to get them to do the huge wave. So what happened was this. Let me go and turn on the sound here. And the sound is not working. So you guys are not going to get any sound, it looks like. Other than me talking. Alright, that's us setting up. Waiting for Rob. So here he goes. He's setting it up. Alright, I'm going to tell you guys. You guys are not seeing the browser. Let me go back here. Sorry about that, guys. So again, that's us right here waiting for him to come out and set it up. There he is. So he's starting to place people down the line right now. And I don't have sound. I can't get the sound going, so I'm not sure why. There's Tazawad Tank. There's the barn, the fish barn. That's Kessia over there. Kessa. Tank tested. Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of YouTubers. There's a lot of YouTubers at this event. It was great. It was a fun time. So we walked all the way to the end of the line. See if I can show you the line here. Okay, so We're like towards the middle of the line here, and the line snakes all the way up to the front, like right there. And there's Jay freaking out. That guy has so much energy, it's crazy. So we are at the end of the line here, and he's discussing, telling everyone what they're trying to do. And we're walking back. He's just trying to psych everyone out. And that's me. Oh, you guys can't hear the video sound, but that's me shouting at Rob to tell him to get his ass moving because he's talking too much. Right there's Chris. I think it's Chris. God, I can't remember all the names and the YouTube names, but multi addiction. Tank? No, multi addiction. Multi tank addiction. Multi MTA, man. Multi tank addiction. There he is. So we're sitting here waiting for it to go. I'm situated in the middle. Well, a little less than the middle of the line there. And by the way, if any of you guys were there in that line, I know one of you guys you said you were. I apologize for calling you bitches, but you know when you're running high speed and you're trying to get everyone to wave, it seemed like calling them bitches. Like I was like, wave, bitches, wave. But well, anyways, that's beside the point. I apologize for that. But then I switched it over to the Braveheart move when I was screaming freedom. You'll see. I can't share the sound. You guys will see the actual full video. I'll make a full video out of it. Let me see here. Okay, I think this is where it's gonna go. Here we go. They're waving. Here it go. And this is where Chris came to the rescue. Multi-tank addiction. He's like, hey, you alright, dude? But anyways, yeah, that was the Braveheart run. Oh man, I couldn't breathe after that. I should not be running like that. Yeah. Oh, you got to meet Corey and Jeff in line. That's cool. Good to hear that. At least you got something out of it, right? Team Boost leggings. Haha, cute. Yeah, you know, when we found out how big the line was, I think Ray, Kessa, and a bunch of other people brought out coffee to all you guys in line. I wasn't there when they did that, but they told me that's what they did. Hey, Joseph, how you doing, buddy? Oh, Joseph, he was so awesome to hang around with. Yeah, you're drunk already, dude. You didn't have enough to drink over at the at Aquashella, buddy. Hey, Jose, how you doing? Selected Pet, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. Did he? Did Multi-Tank Addiction already release the video? I have to go check. I haven't looked yet. Hey, Tina. Welcome to the chat. I'm glad you made it. Hey, Ryan. Welcome. So, yeah, if you guys have any questions, go for it. But other than that, yeah, it was fun. It was fun meeting everyone. One of the reasons why I did go was to see how people are and to meet them. Because it was one of the things where I was trying to figure out, do I want to continue doing this channel and everything? Because it's just so much work. Where it gets to the point where there's so much grinding where you lose yourself into it. And you're wondering why you aren't doing other things other than YouTube and thinking about what next video to do and getting home, running home and trying to do something. But then you're dead tired to do any videos, to write any scripts. To plan anything, to do the research, all that stuff, you know. Most big YouTubers get to the point where they have hired people to research, to do edits and all that stuff, you know. When you're doing a one-man thing, like I think Joseph or any of the YouTubers that are currently in here, or, or out of here that you watch, can attest to that. It's a lot to do on your own. But something like me, I'm like, I wanted to. I'm like, I needed to come out in a certain way too. But sooner or later, I'm gonna have to let that go if it ever gets any bigger. So it was one of those things. So I just went to see if it was, something I want to keep doing, but everyone's so awesome, all the YouTubers that I talked to, are really cool. They're there to help each other, most of them anyways. I'd say 99.9% of them. Some of them are more questionable, but they're really all cool. There's Jaden, Jason, he's really cool. Ray is awesome. As always, I thought she would be, but yeah, she's just as awesome as she is in her videos. Taylor, Simply Betta, she is cute. She's funny, and she can dance. She's just like walking, running around on with her little light up shoes. And I kept every time she walked by, I was gonna duck underneath a table or something. I thought it was the cops coming after me or something. Yahoo! I just came in from the party and I'm so fucking drunk. Nice life, by the way. Love you and all your videos. Thanks, buddy. Glad you're drunk. Live it up, buddy. Live it up. Oh, Joseph, that's right. You're still in Dallas. Did you do anything cool other than the LFS? You just visit all the LFSs? That's not awesome. Yeah, the place the place is decently sized, but there was so many people showing up for it. And not everyone, they had to turn people away. They had to say, if you didn't buy a ticket ahead of time, you're not getting in. So I think some of the people return on Sunday. But I think this fraud I heard, I don't know if it's the truth or not, but they also had to turn away people that already bought tickets ahead of time. So I'm not sure exactly what all happened on that front. David Ratna, what website do you suggest to buy fish from or other plants? I can tell you can always get Dustin fish tanks. Always good source of plants. H2O plants is another good place to buy plants. Fish. Actually, I don't know. I rarely buy fish online, so I couldn't really tell you. So, yeah. Mondays are my Saturdays. Oh, well, I guess that's a good thing, right? Oh, yeah. Anyways, I don't know what else is there. There's some really cool stuff. I've found a vendor that had some really interesting stuff. Some kind of new charcoal product. That was really interesting. He's talking to me about. He's like, with using this, you won't have to do water changes for 3 to 4 months. But it doesn't matter. I rarely do water changes. I usually do water changes every 3 or 4 months. Because I do planet tanks and all that stuff, and a lot of us really overdo the water changes thing. But this new product, which acts as a charcoal, it doesn't suck out all the the excess nutrients or the minerals or whatever, the nitrates and the ammonia. But what it does is it stabilizes the tank as a whole. So it's very interesting. I have to email them and talk about getting some of that product and taking a look and trying it out. I'm not leaving now. I mean, I just have to figure things out, right? But there's things coming up. I was talking to both Rack, Zach, and Matt. Why do you guys all rhyme? But we're starting something that actually I don't know. What would it be? It would be a group, a coalition. That's the thing that I wanted to start a while ago. But, I was talking to them. I said, hey, let's do this. Let's create a group where we can help each other learn all this stuff, this YouTube stuff, and slowly bring people in. So we're going to probably do that pretty soon, too. Hey, Petsonics, welcome to the live chat. Sunshine Aquatics says, check out Get Gills, so check them out. She knows, she buys stuff online. Oh, Boost Plants is another place, that pretty good place. I've never bought any plants from them, but they have some really cool stuff. Lucas Bretz. Does he sell a lot of plants? You know, I never noticed that. He was there, but I told him, you know, we're trying to talk to you. I want to talk to him more, get to know him a bit more, so. Yeah. But it's really cool to meet everyone. Kind of like restored my burnout mode or whatever to do more videos and stuff. What's really cool, you know, Rob from he's like, oh, dude, man, I saw your trivia. And I'm like, why would you watch my trivia? It's a live stream. It was an hour and a half. I go, you watch the whole thing? He goes, yeah, totally. He's like, because you did that shout out on the live stream about Project Paraba, about the Aquashella thing. I'm like, oh, I didn't know you were going to watch the whole thing. He goes, yeah, I was working and just had it on. And he's like, dude, I love that trivia thing. You got to keep that up. And I was like, oh, that's cool. He actually likes that. So I definitely I talked to him. I was like, hey, do you want to, you know, do some sponsorship or prizes or whatever, do the trivia? He goes, oh, totally. So I got to figure out how to work that in. You know, if we do that, because it has to be somewhat fair, or we have to toss out the idea that it's not going to be fair for everyone because the way that internet works, you know. So I don't know. We'll figure that part out. Saw Dustin again. It was really cool. Talked to him for a little bit, but like someone like Dustin gets really busy at these places. Talk to Joey on and off a lot. I usually find him when he's not busy with people and stuff like this, and we have short talks here and there. But you know, he's a good guy to talk to. He's very different when you talk to him one on one. That's why I like talking to him one on one. And because there's no Joey in front of the camera kind of Joey. There's this Joey, just Joey, the guy. Just does videos and inspires other people and you know, makes it fun for other people. He gets too much slack for shit that honestly he shouldn't deserve getting, you know. He's a really good guy. Yeah, you know, one of the good things, I guess, a story I could tell you is that, you know, I'm sitting here at the bar with him, and he came up and we're just chatting, talking about YouTube and stuff like. He said, "Hey, you know, you're doing good. Keep going. Don't give up and stuff." And just giving me the, you know, the inspirational speech, and we talked about some other stuff. And he looked over. He said, "Oh, is that Science Gal Aquatics?" Oh, yeah, that's her. He goes, "Oh, I love her videos." I'm like, "Oh yeah, well, watch it." You know, I brought her over. Hey, Joey wants to talk to you. And then she was kind of like, you know, wow, that's very cool. Joey's talking to me. And then he, you know, pretty much told her, you know, hey, you do great videos, keep it up. I really enjoy them and stuff. And you know, her eyes lit up and stuff like that. And that's what, you know, bigger YouTubers influence on other YouTubers does to us. You know, it helps us and lets us know that, you know, they are paying attention. Even someone as big as Joey, he does pay attention. So yeah, you know, it's just one of those things. And it's why it pisses me off when people just give him hate when he doesn't deserve it. And you know, a lot of people base that hate on fucking stupid dumbass rumors that some idiot made up or something like that. It's really dumb. I was like, because there's a lot of people like, yeah, well, he did that. I go, well, why do you think that? Because, well, I heard it from this, I've heard it from that. I'm like, Jesus Christ. You heard it from someone, or you assumed because you pieced it somehow together from his videos that he released. It just doesn't work that way. Which other YouTubers did you talk to? Well, let's see here. I have their little face. See, I'm building a shrine with these pictures. No, I'm not. I actually brought these pictures home so I can remember who everyone was, because I don't know everyone. But I learned Bettis. He's really cool. If you guys don't know who he is, check out his channel. He's a really, really nice guy. He is really fun. Ray's Quay, if you don't know who she is already, well, I don't know what rock you're living under. But check her out, Ray's Quay, and she's sweet. I like her. I like her very much. She's really awesome. I call her Bear Cape Girl. It's a little inside joke because in one of her videos, she was wearing a bear cape. I was like, oh, that's such a cool thing. Does that give you superpowers or something? But yeah, Rob Flip Aquatics, awesome freaking guy. Can't talk more about him, but yeah, he's a really good guy. Science Gal Aquatics. She is really sweet. I really like her. So check her out too. And you know, I'm gonna be making a proper video where I have all the links about everyone here. And that video, you know, that's the one thing I was talking to Joey about. You know, I was like, you know what, dude? I didn't know it because he asked me how the video was going, how was the filming going. I go, it's good, but you know what I'm not doing? It's like, what? I'm like, I'm not doing interviews. He goes, oh, that's interesting, because everyone's doing interviews. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna do an interview. Why should I? It's like, I'm not gonna do an interview with you because what are you gonna say that no one's already heard of, that not another YouTuber haven't already asked you, kind of thing. He's like, well, you gotta ask the right question. You gotta get hard hitting questions. I go, yeah, but I think the more important thing is to explain to at least my viewers, the people on my channel, is who you really are outside of the camera. Because these guys, the stack of people that were over at the booth and more, they may have YouTube personalities. Some of them are very close to real personalities, but when you're out of camera and you talk to them one-on-one or whatever, it's a whole different story. And this is really hard for people to understand that don't do YouTube. But if you do YouTube, and for those people that are in here that does it, you have to understand that it does get really lonely in the way that I'm just sitting here writing videos, filming videos, editing these videos. It's a one-man job, and I'm doing it one-man, unless you have someone like Dustin who has a team, kind of thing. It gets lonely, right? And you don't know if there's another connection with someone out there that's doing the same thing. But until you talk to people, like Zach from SC Fish Keeping, or Matt from Monster Aquatics, Monster Fish Tanks. Dang it, I can't keep track of your damn YouTube channel. Or Joseph from JH Aquatics. You don't really understand that these guys are at their homes, in their rooms, just doing it, doing the thing, playing, grinding the grind. And it gets lonely, and you always wonder, well, are these bigger YouTubers, other smaller YouTubers going through the same thing or whatever? And that's what I think makes it really special when you go to an event like this and join the FishTube, booth, and you meet all these other YouTubers, and they're all in the same position. And even though it might be lonely doing the stuff alone, you feel like, it's just you against the world, you get together and you realize you have something in common, that you're not alone, and you're doing it, and everyone is feeling the same damn thing. And yeah, just a connection there, Twin City Guppies, he's a really cool guy, I like him. Jay Wilson, I haven't talked to him much, but this guy's nuts. He's crazy. Tazwa Tanks, I said hi to him a couple of times, but couldn't talk to him very much. The problem is that sometimes you can't get a hold of people to talk to because they're always running around doing their thing. Like Brett's, he was very busy at his booth, and I've been wanting to just stop by and talk to him, but I'm running around filming and talking to people as well. Who's that? JH Aquatics. Great guy here, Prime Time. He's awesome. This guy here looks way younger in person ever. When he came out here, he's like, "Hey, Chung." I'm like, I turn around, I'm like, "Oh shit, you look so young in person." It was nuts. But that's Mike from Aquapro. This guy is awesome. He's the guy I tell everyone to go to if you want a more scientific explanation about stuff, because he's really good at doing that. This is the other Joey Aquariums or whatever, a smaller YouTuber, but he's a really good guy. Simply Betta, she's awesome. She can dance like no other. She got some moves. Mike Howe, Fish Bar. I love this guy. He's really cool. I trixied him though. I said, "Why don't you do your tour, and I'll film you doing your tour as B-roll." But really, what I did was really just record him do his tour, so I didn't have to do it. But well, at least that's what I tell him, anyways. Jadren Aquatics, Jason, he's really awesome. George, really cool. I didn't really get much to talk to him. He was the first day I was there. He was standing right next to me, and he turned around. "Hey, my name's George." I'm like, "Hey, I'm Chung." That's the extent as it went on that one. But I didn't really talk too much. Pet Keeping was there. She's really cool. Of course, you got Joey. I'm just going through this because that's all I can remember. It helps me remember better because I'm old and I can't remember everything. Brian Fish Tank was there. Fortunately, didn't talk to him much because he was manning his own booth. And this guy right here, Rat, River Life, awesome guy. Oddball Aquatics. She's odd, but fun. MTA, you guys know him. S Whiskey, which is Jim. He's awesome, but he's very busy. I didn't talk to him very much. I wanted to talk to him about camera stuff. But, Priscilla, we all know who she is. Corey, shorter than I thought he would be in real life. But yeah, anyways, and then you got Gamer's wife, she was there, and a couple others. SC Fish Keeping, Matt's Monster Fish was there too, and stuff like that. But yeah, it was great. So I went through that really quick. Sorry about that, guys. I know it might get boring, I don't know. Not sure if you guys are liking this or not, but again, it's all about just hanging and talking. River Life said, it's great talking to you. Yeah, it was great, dude. It's a lot of discussions we had about a lot of things, right? And that's the other thing, getting together and talking face to face. We cover a lot of things about YouTube and stuff because we're geeks, not only fish geeks, but we're YouTube geeks too. A lot of you guys had questions about running stuff like that. So, Petsodics, I met Dustin Joy for the first time at the Aquatics Experience Show in 2015 Chicago. Yeah, they're really cool guys. Get to know them better. They're really, really cool guys. Very intelligent people. Hold on a second. My stupid chat thing paused. I have to refill that and pull it all over again. I don't know why it does that sometimes. The whole weekend was a long blur. Yeah, I know it's just than that. I'm like totally exhausted. I need to get to sleep soon because I need to get sleep. But I wanted to do a live chat just to get you guys in here, just give you guys updated, tell you how the weekend was. Answer any question that you guys might have. Stuff like that. Let's see where we go. Give us a sneak peek of the plant series. Well, I still have to do the nutrient series, so that's coming soon. There's just a lot of research on that because that's a little harder. I have to get scientific in that one. There's no way getting around it, and I want to make sure that I explain it correctly so you know which nutrient does what to the plants and stuff like that. After that, I know you guys really want me to talk about pH, KH, and GH and how it correlates to everything, and that's another thing I really have a hard time trying to explain because it's like I know it, but it's one of those things that if I explain it, it doesn't sound right, so I have to do it right, you know. I could just spew all the scientific stuff, but it's just going to confuse everyone. I don't want to do that, you know. But yeah, those are two. The other ones I am going to do is setting up a Iwigumi tank again, but I'm going to use soil as substrate, and then I'm going to use seeds as the carpeting. So I'm going to probably do Glossostigma seeds for the carpeting. So I'm going to see how well that's going to turn out. Michael, and yeah, the trolls always hate the biggest targets. Yeah, they just hate. Honestly, it doesn't have to be a big part. They just hate. So all I do is just delete. Here's a fun fact for you. Boost Plants and Ultimate Natural Systems are the same company. Yep. That's one I think you even told me. The water box has also personally him and Matt bought us all ladies at the restaurant flowers. Oh yeah. Well, I don't know. Well, you know, I was like, hey, look, flowers. Let's go and give this homeless guy some money or whatever. But I think me and Matt were a little more worried that he's going to stab us or something. I don't know. I gave him some money to get some flowers. I'm like, let's give it to the girls. So that's funny. Will you be going to Aquashella, Chicago? Maybe. Maybe not. That one I'm not too sure of because that coincides next to Aquatic Experience. And that coincides with taking off time off from work, vacation time to go, and it's going to cost money to go. It really depends. It depends on where I am with my work. If I'm going to this new job, most likely I can. If I'm staying with the current job, I would be able to afford it, but not sure if I can afford the time off. But they said they're like take time off, but they just can't pay me kind of thing. But I didn't get a card made. Yeah, you didn't. I didn't get a card made either. I this stuff like that kind of bothers me. It's not that there's anything wrong with it. It just feels weird to me, Because the other thing is when I was doing my tabletop gaming channel, I didn't do things like this. Because when they ask you for autographs, or they have me autograph stuff, it's usually a miniature or an airbrush box or a gaming book. So so I didn't really need cards like this. They just have me sign their wares, I guess you can say it. So yeah, the black sheep behind me is the shrine. That's right. You open it and then you see all the candles and everything. It's the shrine, the aquatic shrine. Hey, Cove, welcome to the live chat. How you doing? Did I visit the Aquarium design group? No, I didn't. I think they were there though, but I didn't. There's just so much I can cover in one sitting without running myself ragged. So, are you going to AE in October? That might be something I might shoot for. It's either Aquashella or AE. I really want to check out AE because I already went to Aquashella. And the other thing is, AE going to be at what, New Jersey, or is it going back to the Schaumburg? The only reason I don't mind Schaumburg is because I know people there, so I could get probably free lodging or whatever. Yeah, I don't know if I'm invigorated. It's more like I'm more tired than ever kind of thing. But it was a tiring weekend, but it was a good weekend. Yeah, it was fun. It was incredible. The Cove, you were there, right? I don't know if you came up or said hi or anything. And by the way, if any of you guys came up and said hi to me and asked me a question, that was awesome. Thank you for not making me feel like no one wanted to talk to me. As lots of people talked to me. So that was cool too. I didn't think there was going to be much people, but I was walking around with SC and Matt's Monsterfish and getting stopped, and they're like, oh, look, you're so famous. And they're just being dicks, but that's okay. They're allowed to be dicks to me. I think we established that kind of friendship already. We call each other, well, I call them bitches, so I don't know if they call me bitches. But hey, Reef Squad, going to a new school. Awesome. I hope that's awesome. Oh, you saw me, but you get a chance to meet me? Oh, well, that sucks. That would have been cool. You just ordered a Night Crew LED light. Hopefully there's enough for my 24D. Oh. Which one? Which model? If it's the bright model, it's 24-inch deep. You might need to get two. I don't know. Really depends on how big your tank is. Oh, so it's going to be in New Jersey? Okay, well, we'll see. Any aquarium events in Southern California? Not something big as Aquashella. I know our club here holds, club meets and stuff, and they get pretty big. In the sense of about 100 people big. Kind of thing. I've been talking about doing some meetups, just hang out with me and talking in aquariums at a restaurant or something. I don't know if I can find a place I could do a presentation or something. Yay! Always Gold Planet, Live Planet, instead of plastic. Damn it. Damn you, people. Oh, so they settled down in New Jersey for the next 4 years. Okay, that makes sense. Hey, Stormtrooper, how you doing? Welcome to the live chat. Yeah, and it was a whirlwind of meeting people. There's so many YouTubers there. Great people. So, yeah. So, any more other questions before I take off? Anything else you guys want to talk about? There was something else I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember what it was. And I'm looking around like I had to note it down, but knowing me, I didn't write any notes down. But Chung, any job? Did you come to the East Coast? Not yet. I have no updates on that yet. So even if the contract comes through and I jump over to my friend's company, still going to take a couple of months to do it. He's still shooting for North Carolina, so And honestly, I don't mind moving over there because you guys are all over there on that. You guys are all swarming over there, or the YouTubers swarming up Oregon and Washington area. So jealous of your club. I imagine you. The little club is weird. Yeah, well, you should make your own club. You know, that's sometimes that's what you have to do, and I do that a lot. Sometimes I'm like, I don't like how this ran. I'll just do my own. Kind of thing. So maybe you want to think about doing that. I don't know. But start propping up all the water box clubs, local fish clubs kind of thing. That's going to take a lot of fucking effort, a lot of money. That's what we were doing with the wargaming stuff, but that was a big headache. It was a lot to do. We were doing gaming tournaments, like little ones that's going to meet up to the bigger one, but that took so much effort, so much coordination. It was just too hard. We're trying to do it all over the USA to do that. Each state had one, and if it was a big state, each state had it separated, north-south kind of thing. So, my first live chat, catch you on, by the way. Nice! Awesome, glad you caught me. I think I want to do more live chat. People, they say don't do live chat because it messes up your channel, but honestly, my channel has been growing in the last month, even though I only did 2 live chats. That was the only videos I've done, other than this one. And it's still growing, so that's good. I'm glad you guys are subscribing. It really helps me out. It keeps me going to say it's worth it, so I'll make more videos. That's one of the things about doing YouTube. Is that am I going to spend all this time making a video that no one's going to watch? And that's one of the things I have to battle with. It's like, am I going fast enough to say I want to do this, or should I just go and do something else, or should I go play my games, get home and play a game and enjoy myself instead of trying to make videos all the time. Granted that I do like making videos, but there's always other, I was talking to Zach and Matt about that, about how I do tend to do that. If I see that I'm not liking the community anymore, because that's kind of how it happened with the tabletop stuff, just a lot of bad people that I just got tired of, or that I just got tired of the hobby itself. And it's just not worth it. I want to move on and do something else kind of thing. And I have a tendency to do that sometimes. And I don't have that fear where I need to start over again. I've done that all my life. I start over and I always go out strong. I always come in strong kind of thing. So I'm used to doing that. So a lot of people say, well, then you're going to lose all that effort. I go, no, I'm not going to lose all that effort. I'm just moving that effort to something else. For me anyway, so there's an Aquascape specific club there, huh? I don't know. If I had more time, I could probably travel more. Maybe I should start traveling around doing more Aquascape speaking events or something. Aqua Balls, how you doing, buddy? Long time no see, man. Hope you're doing good. G-Dubs, you're asking something about iron potassium. I must have missed the first part of the question. What was that? Let me know. Stormtroopers, love to see. Okay, good. I'm glad it helped. As long as I'm explaining it correctly to make you guys understand how it works, then more the better. So, Petco at the Pet Expo at the end of end of April, maybe. I don't know. You going? We can go together if you. Maybe something we go together. But it's Pet Expo. I want to see kitties. So, yeah, thanks, River Life. Don't forget to tip that like button. Did I ever mod you? Shoot. I don't know how to get into the might as well mod River Life and Matt's Monster Fish. If he's even still in here. Matt, are you still in here? Or did you just walk away, you douche? I hate you. Let's see. Damien, looks like you just went in. You got your AGA tickets now sold out. Yeah, that gets pretty popular. Ooh, famous barbecue pork ribs. Sounds good. Yeah, I think Matt left. Jerk. I'm gonna have to cuss him out for leaving me on a lurch. What a dick. I wonder if he's gonna watch this back. It's okay. Alright, bye Audrey. Have a good night. Sleep tight. Yes, we're all sleep deprived, I think. Love you too. Have a good one. How do you feel about no-name cheap Amazon heaters and lights? Alright, lights, maybe, but I don't like taking chances on heaters. Because if a heater breaks, it can be very detrimental to your fish and plants. If your light breaks, well, you won't have light. And maybe mess up your plants just for a little while. But it won't take that long to you know, your plants can handle with no light for a few days, but your plants and fish can't handle overheating or all the stuff that might come out of the heater when it breaks and pops or whatever and kill everything. So I would try to spend more money on heaters than anything. You know, don't skimp on the heaters. It's not that lasting is the problem on the heaters. It's that I just don't want them to break. That's my worry about heaters. Or the temperature indicator goes out, and then suddenly you just cooked your tank. Yeah, that's horrible. We have a booth at Pet Expo Chum for Escape Club. I want to. Oh, do they at Pet Expo? I know they had another booth. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to go last year and help them, but I couldn't. Something came up at work. Maybe I'll go again this year. I don't know. I'll see. How often to dose iron and potassium? Also use Aquarium Co-op all in one. All right. Well, dose Aquarium Co-op all in one. Simple green as it's instructed. For iron and potassium, I would dose every other day. But normally you would only dose that if you think the plants are need it. But if you don't know or you can't tell if the plants need it or not, I just dose it weekly. Don't do every other. Dose it weekly and you should be okay. And dose it per the instructions on the bottle. Hey Daniel Garcia, late, but you made it. And it's better late than never, right? Welcome to the chat, buddy. Glad to see you. Oh, thanks for the honor, sir. Rack, you are my man. You're awesome, dude. Sleep with that. Yeah, what's that? Tell me about it, Tina. See, that's the problem with cheap heaters. Even expensive heaters, you're not always guaranteed that it's not going to pop on you, but it's a less of a chance that's going to happen. Potassium, you don't need to do all one fert on simple green. I have to look at what's in simple green. But if there's potassium in simple green, yeah, then don't dose it. Because some all-in-one ferts don't have potassium in it. Yeah, dose iron once a week. And then follow the instructions on the bottle for Simply Green. I use a small Fluval 45G setup with a basic diffuser for a month to give my tank a kickstart. But I had to finally just stick to dosing Flourish. Flourish Excel? Ugh. So I'm sure the valve on the regulator with the CO2 cartridge is too temperamental to adjust. I had to use a crescent wrench on it. Regulator with the CO2 cartridge. Yeah. Really? Well, you're not, with the CO2 cartridges, those little regulators are really just for turning on and off. You're really not supposed to adjust it, at least not for the Fluval C20s. But I'm not sure if that's what you're talking about. Where's Pet Echo? I'm not sure. Ryan, when is it? It's in Costa Mesa at the fairgrounds, if I believe that's correct. But I don't know when the date is. Ryan, can you pop him the date? Yeah, let us know if you're gonna go, Damien. If you do, meet up with us there. If we go, But I think I'm most likely to go. I don't think I have anything to do at the end of April that I know of, anyways. So, heater stick in the sump. Never. Yeah, assuming you have a sump, but that's a good idea. Sticking in the sump is much better and safer. You started using Glosso root tabs, and oh my god, they're good. Oh, nice. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, do not overdose on iron because some fish can't handle it. Most fish can, but there's some that you shrimp. I believe some shrimp, some shrimp are sensitive to iron, or is it copper? I don't know. One of those things. Just don't overdose on iron. Period. Ryan, do you know anywhere place in SoCal that sells 5-pound CO2 tanks for a decent price? Best price I can find so far is $60 with the tank filled. That's about right. That's cheap, actually. The place where I lease my tank with it filled is $110. So wherever you got it $60 from, that's a good deal. I'll go with that 5-pound. That'll last you for months. It's very difficult to adjust to a low bubble count or it's wide open. Really? I'm not sure which regulator you're talking about. If it's the Aquatech regulator, well, there you go. I always have problems with that needle valve, so. How long should I keep my line on for? 3.5? 6 to 8 hours. It doesn't matter how big your tank is. It matters more about how your tanks are doing in that tank. How your plants are doing in that tank, okay? So, the light period is based on how fast it's growing. Because if you put too much light, if you leave it on too long, you're going to get algae. But if you leave it not long enough, then it won't grow as fast. So you have to find that balance. Start at 6 hours. See how well that does. You know, and then start from there. Because if you start too high, you're going to get algae. So start lower and just slowly build yourself up on that. Past the dirt road. Cooper. I don't know what that means. I think you mean copper. Yeah. All right. So Pet Expo is April 26th to 28th at the OC Fairgrounds. Where the OC Fair usually is at. I guess that's what OC Fairgrounds is, right? Where the OC Fair is usually at. Nice face. Was in the reply to face you made in Flourish Excel. Not a fan, I think. No. I'm not a fan of liquid carbon. It's just the science don't work very well for me. I don't like it. Other readily available option? Yeah, CO2. Or don't go CO2. I'd rather not go CO2 than use Flourish Excel. Because you could still go no CO2 and still provide your plants with enough CO2 by providing surface agitation on top of your water. On the surface of your water. Especially when you don't have CO2. Even if you have CO2, always do surface agitation. And that goes against everything you hear. Alright? But because when I use CO2, I pump CO2 in my tank. I want to have as much CO2 concentration in the tank as possible. And in order to do that, and I explain this in my CO2 series, is to increase the O2 saturation levels and capacity. So in order to do that, I'm trying to get the exchange with oxygen on the water with the surface agitation. Will I lose CO2? Yeah. But I'd rather have, put it this way, I'd rather have 1,000 pounds of, or 1,000, and this is just a number, okay, but it's just to prove a point. I'd rather have 1,000 gallons of CO2 in my tank and lose a lot of some of it, what I'm pumping out into it, than having 20 pounds of CO2 in my tank, and losing that at the same time. If that makes any sense, I don't know if I'm saying that like shoot. But put it this way: the more capacity you want to put CO2 in your tank, so you have more concentration of it, the more you're going to have to lose. You have to spend money to make money. How's that? Does that make more sense? Put more. You have to spend CO2 to provide more CO2 for your plants, and that's assuming that you're going to grow it super fast. If you're not putting CO2 in your tanks, you always have surface agitation so that it does the oxygen exchange, so that you could actually have have CO2 naturally get into your tank faster by upping that O2 level in your tank. When do you need to use two Phoenix Stingrays for coverage or brightness? Both. If you're doing a low-tech tank, probably having two is great for coverage and brightness. Low-tech tanks with a Phoenix Stingray is still pretty low light, so having two will really help you push that. Are you worried about earthquakes like right now? No, I grew up in SoCal, so you get kind of used to it. You know, it's like people who live in the Midwest get tornadoes, but they get used to tornado warnings and stuff and all that stuff. So, not completely worried about earthquakes. Worried about the big one, but if it happens, it happens. Yeah, what Ryan said there, I don't want to read that, but read that what he said right here. See that? Even though it's cut off, I think. Well, you still read it. Flu 40G setup regular was very... Oh, that thing. Yeah, it is very difficult to adjust. So, what do you do for a living? Right now, mainly IT, but I do business analysis and marketing and graphic imaging but whatever. But right now, I'm doing mostly coding work right now for what I'm doing. Jadred, how you doing, Jason? Apparently got more sleep. No, not really. Well, I did sleep on the plane on the way here because I had to wake up early, like at 4 a.m. And we stayed up like on Sunday night. Me, Rack, and Matt, and Zach. We were talking about a lot of stuff, and Priscilla. We were talking about stuff. So we stayed up until like 2 a.m. I think. No, 1 a.m. So I only got like 3 hours of sleep, and I just slept the rest on the plane, which sucks because people can wake me up. It's so annoying. But anyways, hope you're doing good. I hope you got home all right. What's your favorite beginner plant? Swords. Amazon swords. I love swords. Swords are my favorite beginner plants. Pastel World, like crypts. Crypts are good. Crypts are always good. Easy to grow. Though I tend to kill them a lot because I'm not very gentle with my plants. Hey Patrick the Grave, welcome to the chat. Glad to see you on board tonight. Yeah, exactly, Stormtrooper. I'd rather oversupply and lose excess CO2 than not give enough, right? But I still don't use liquid carbon. I don't like that stuff. And plus it kills certain plants. I don't know why it does that, but not my thing. I never had the need to use liquid carbon. I have a bottle of it just to try and whatever for a long time ago, but it just didn't work. I just rather just inject CO2 into the tank. Wow, have I really been going an hour and a half? Was it an hour and a half or just an hour? I don't know. You guys tell me. I'm losing track. Yeah, Jason, you're saying that I look refreshed. I'm not. My brain's still mush. You just practice tucking your head between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye. That's all. Are you talking about the earthquake? Or are you talking about when Simply Beta runs by me with her little flashing shoes thinking that it's the cops? Either way, I still tuck my head between my legs and kiss it goodbye. What size tank do you recommend for a benefic and an air ice snail? The smallest, 5 gallon. 10 gallon works really, really well. Do you think a B-roll share group can have a... Yeah, sure, but I'd rather you should create a cloud account and share it that way. That would be a really good resource. We should probably do one up, for what we were talking about, right? 2 stingrays and no CO2. That would be perfectly fine, yes, if you wanted to do that. Stingrays are pretty not expensive. Just make sure you have water agitation on the top of your tank so you get CO2. Get that equilibrium going and get it at a high level so that both CO2 and O2 is in your tank naturally. Ryan, Chung, I need to find a splitter for a 5-pound tank. Are you familiar with splitters? You mean like to go different? Yeah, just buy one on eBay. They work really well. Just find one. Well, how many you want to split? I have a 2-way splitter that I use between 2 tanks, but they go up to like 8 splitters. I mean, it's crazy. Your Crips die because your love is all spent on Dwarf's Edge. No. My Crips die because of stupid Dwarf's Edge. Well, my huge stack of awesome Crips that I had last time died because I gave them a bleach dip and I actually kept them in there too long. I forgot I put them in there and I went and answered the phone. That was not good. When they die, they melt. I mean, literally melt. It's all yuckiness inside. Jadran, if you want B-roll, I think I got a lot of B-roll too, so let me know, bro. I'll shoot some over to you or just upload it somewhere. Maybe we should do that, Rack. Making an account. Let me look into making like some kind of cloud account. And we can all upload to it. Aquaballs, I'm preparing dinner. I had the phone in my back pocket. I had a question in mind. You answered it without me asking you. Master, you're reading my mind. Yes. You know what, buddy? Got that mind reading skill. Or you could set it up, Rack, if you want. You know, the cloud. If you know how to do it, right? Aquarium Sunshine Valley, how are you doing, my friend? 6 a.m. Belgian. Hope it's doing good. I hope it's nice and nice weather over there. Usually, every time I hear Belgium, I think nice weather. I don't know why. Look, you use liquid carpet in your tank. You have no issues, but I have basic. But basic or not, I personally don't like it. Doesn't mean you can't use it. If it works for you, go for it. The question was about having too much light, having algae problem in my 100-gallon tank. How 100-gallon plant tank? Are you injecting CO2? Because if you're having algae, you could up the CO2 by increasing the O2 levels, lowering down your nutrients, or lowering down the lights, or cutting down on the lighting. Not distance, but the lighting exposure. So you can try all those things, right? Again, the key is to get that balance correct. Ew, that sounds gross. I don't want snails outside of my tank. I have a problem with that. That's disgusting. Ricardo Suarez, welcome to the chat. Good to see you again, buddy. Thinking doing a black water tank. Any tips? And does it stay in the tank? I don't do black water tanks, but you know who does? Joseph, JH Aquatic does. So he'd be the perfect person to ask. I don't know if he's still in this chat, but if not, go over to his channel, subscribe, go to one of the videos, and pop in a comment, ask him about black water. I'm lost when it comes to black water. I've done none in my life. So, but the best person who's more of an expert about that is JH Aquatics. Okay, that's his channel, JH Aquatics. If you're not already subscribed to him. Aquarium, sorry about a little question. Sorry off topic, but how do you do the highlighted comments? Would be had on my channel. I wrote this program to do it. Basically, what I do is I load it in batches. I connect with the API and I load all the comments in batches so I don't miss any comments, and then I could highlight them. You know, if I see here, I'm like, oh, I want to highlight Ricardo's question. I'll just say he said this or he asked this, right? But that's how I do it. That's what happens when you are a programmer. You can do all this shit yourself. See. All right. Have a good night, Jason. Talk to you later. I always buy my stuff separately, only because I don't want. Because the aquarium kits, when you buy aquarium kits, sometimes you get stuff that you don't want. Like a lot of aquarium kits come with hang on the back filters, and I'm a canister guy, so instead of wasting money on an aquarium kit, I just buy the aquarium and everything separate. I don't know why some plants do that when it browns like that. You're saying water sprite is browning on the edge of the leaves. Everything else looks really good. Been going for 3 months now. But honestly, just leave it alone. Most likely it'll grow back in. I'm assuming. So, hey Susan, welcome to the chat. How you doing? Pam G Hustle Women Aquatics. That is a very interesting name. Good morning. Welcome to the chat. Oh, does Rachel O'Leary do black water and tannins? I haven't watched her videos in a while. Alright, cool. Yeah, check him out. JH knows his stuff. What's my favorite drink? Diet Coke. That's about it. I don't really drink alcohol. I mean, I drank this weekend, but it was with the guys, so. Another vapor. There you go. There's a lot of vapors in this community, so. Alright, talk to you later, Ryan. Have a good one. Okay, looks like we're done, right? Went through all the messages. Anything last minute questions or anything last question? It doesn't have to be about aquariums. It could be anything. Shit, I forgot to eat. That's not a good thing. But what I will do is while I'm sitting here waiting for questions, I will eat a Smartie. Which is not good sugar, but I love me some Smarties. Yeah. Again, I had a fun weekend. It was awesome meeting everyone. It was just I can't say I can't express how much how much awesome sauce was in that building this weekend. So. Cosmology, yeah, if you bounce your tank, it'll go away naturally. Clean by hand is a pain in the butt. So that's why I always tell people, I'm like, you're trying to find a simple way to get rid of it, just get rid of the source that's causing it. Which is most likely is, too much light, not enough light, too much CO2, not enough CO2, too much nutrient, not enough CO2. Yeah, just find the problem. And that's the easiest way to figure out. The easiest way to not have algae is not give it a environment to grow. So, Gina, yeah, we're all cloud chasers, right? Oh yeah, there was tons of other fish YouTubers at Aquashella. The fish tube had a booth, so we were all hanging around at the booth, running around doing our filming or doing whatever we had to do there. Well, it was great. It was fun. When I release the Aquashella videos, you'll be able to see, everyone that was there. I mean, I went through the whole list, but I don't think you were there when I did it earlier in the stream. But yeah. Alright, guys. I am going to sign out because I am actually going to get something to eat. The Cove, have a good one. Talk to you tonight. Yeah, Corey Cobalt. I just said hi to him. I don't really talk to Corey very much. Talk to Dustin. Dustin was awesome as always. So, yeah, cool. My favorite fish, discus and Corey Dallas's. Those are my favorite fish. Did I meet Joey? Yeah, but I talked to Joey. We message each other once in a while, anyways. But yeah, I talked to Joey. I just don't record it. What's your favorite person to meet at Aquashella? Everyone. Everyone's so awesome. I can't just say one person. Everyone was just so damn awesome. Yeah. Alright, guys. Love you guys very much. I'll probably do a lot more streams and I'll be releasing a lot more videos, especially the Aquashella videos. I have some other videos that are in the can that I was going to release, but haven't. So apologies on that. You guys have a good one. I love you guys. And stay wet with your tanks. Okay? And I will talk at you guys later. Bye.